Death is an inevitable part of the human experience. We will all face the loss of loved ones and eventually our own mortality. This can be a difficult and painful reality to confront, but the Stoic philosophy offers a unique perspective on how to approach death and mortality. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that has stood the test of time for over 2,000 years, has been practiced and espoused by many great thinkers and leaders throughout history, including some prominent Stoic figures who have left their wisdom for us to ponder. One such figure is the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. In his famous work Meditations, he writes about the acceptance of death, saying, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Death hangs over you. While you live, while it is in your power, be good." Epictetus, another notable Stoic philosopher, also had insights to share on the topic of death. He emphasized the importance of focusing on what is within our control, including our attitudes and actions. He said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them. When it comes to death and mortality, we cannot control the fact that it will happen, but we can control how we view and respond to it." Stoicism views death and mortality as a natural part of life and teaches that we should accept it as such. According to Stoic philosophy, death is not something to be feared, but rather something to be embraced as a natural part of the cycle of life. The Stoics believe that everything in the universe is interconnected, and that death is simply a transition from one state of being to another. One of the core principles of Stoicism is to live in accordance with nature, and this includes accepting the natural order of life and death. The Stoics believe that death is as natural as birth, and just as we welcome new life into the world, we should also accept the passing of life with equanimity. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment and to live our lives with purpose and meaning. By accepting the inevitability of death, we can live our lives more fully and appreciate the time that we have. The Stoics believe that we should not waste our time worrying about things that are beyond our control, including death. Instead, we should focus on living a virtuous life and making the most of the time that we have. The Stoic view on death and mortality can help us find peace in the face of loss by providing a framework for acceptance and surrender. By accepting the inevitability of death and embracing it as a natural part of life, we can let go of our fear and anxiety and find peace in the face of loss. Here are some practical tips for applying Stoic principles to cope with grief and loss. Focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot control. In the face of loss, we can focus on our own actions and reactions and strive to live a virtuous life. Embrace the present moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the present moment and to appreciate the time that we have. In the face of loss, we can focus on the memories and experiences that we shared with our loved ones and cherish the time that we had together. Practice gratitude. Stoicism teaches us to be grateful for what we have rather than focusing on what we have lost. In the face of loss, we can practice gratitude for the time that we had with our loved ones and for the memories and experiences that we shared together. Seek support. Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with others and to seek support when we need it. In the face of loss, we can seek support from friends, family, or a therapist, and lean on our community for comfort and support. In conclusion, Stoicism offers a timeless and practical philosophy for addressing the inevitability of death and the loss of loved ones. By embracing the Stoic perspective on death, focusing on what we can control, living in the present, practicing gratitude, and seeking support, individuals can find solace and peace in the face of this challenging aspect of the human experience. Stoic figures like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus have left us with invaluable insights into how to navigate these difficult waters, and their wisdom continues to guide us in our own journeys. If you enjoyed this content and would like to explore more philosophical and insightful topics, don't forget to subscribe for future videos. Your support is greatly appreciated, and it will enable me to continue sharing valuable insights and wisdom. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content in the future.